If you are interested in hearing who can work in the United States while they are waiting for their green card application to process, please watch this video. Visit us at Swat&Vee channel with your questions to show how best we can help you out with your process. Please don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel. Now let's dive into the video. After applying for adjustment of status, can I work while waiting on it? I want to take you into the categories of people who are eligible or able, I should say, to work whilst they are waiting on their green card application to process. Firstly, you should know that there is a bar to adjusting your status. If you have engaged in unauthorized employment, if you worked here without working papers or the employment authorization document, then essentially you are barred from adjusting your status. However, certain categories of people are exempted from this bar. You can work in the United States with an EAD, the employment authorization document, while you are waiting for your adjustment of status application to process. But for the rest of you who are concerned about you yet not having an EAD, will this be a problem for me if I did work? And so here are a group of people who the government has essentially exempted from this bar. The first group is VAWA self-petitioners and beneficiaries. I'm looking at the government policy manual on this issue. So if you've applied for VAWA with the Violence Against Women Act or Domestic Violence Green Card Pathway, and you've engaged in unauthorized employment, the government will essentially not hold you to that. Secondly, immediate relative of U.S. citizens and immediate relative of U.S. citizens are the spouse of a U.S. citizen, a child who is unmarried and under the age of 21 of a U.S. citizen, and also the parent of a U.S. citizen. Just so you know, the parent of a U.S. citizen means a parent of a child who is older than 21. With this policy manual says that an adjustment applicant applying as an immediate relative may be eligible to adjust status even if the applicant is now employed or has ever been employed in the United States without authorization. Then the other categories of folks who are exempt from this bar to adjustment of status are certain religious workers. Yes, certain religious workers. Not all religious workers, certain religious workers, special immigrant juveniles. Next is Afghan and Iraq nationals who had worked in the U.S. Armed Forces as a translator and done other type of work on behalf of the U.S. government. They may also be able to adjust their status if they have ever been employed or engaged in unauthorized employment. The next categories are the individuals who are members of the G4 International Organization, employees of a G4 International Organization. Next, we have those who fit into a small amnesty known as Section 2451 because they had filed an approvable petition by April 30th, 2001. Those individuals are also exempt from this issue of working without authorization. Lastly, there is a complex category and the employment-based adjustment of status applicants. Certain individuals who have applied under an employment-based category are also exempt, but it's very tricky, very complex. You want to definitely get feedback from a lawyer, from an immigration lawyer, about whether you are exempt under the section INA 245K. So again, these are the individuals who are exempt under the rules. They may still pursue adjustment of status despite the fact that they are now working or have ever worked in the United States without authorization. Guys, consult with an immigration lawyer about your situation to determine whether you fall into one of these categories, because it could really become a major problem or hindrance for you if you are not one of these individuals that I described in this video. Please share this information with family and friends who may need it. You can also help us spread the message by sharing it on all social media. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and hit on the notification bell for more immigration updates. Bye!